The Tomorrow War stars Chris Pratt as Dan Forrester, ex-military man, now high school biology teacher and loving father. However, one day while watching the 2022 Qatar World Cup, soldiers from the year 2051 arrived to warn them about humanity's extinction due to an alien invasion. In response, many people are forced into the future to fight, and when Dan Forrester is drafted and becomes one of those people, he soon finds out that not only is the fate of humanity at stake, but so is his past. Man, this movie reminded me so much of Doom X Call of Duty, you know, like where they're up against those alien, almost demon-like monsters and are going in guns a-blazing with like a mission like search and rescue. Also with the time travel element as well, you know, it kind of reminded me to Edge of Tomorrow as well. Similar concept, different execution. You know, with the time travel thing, it's like jumping from one point in time to another instead of, you know, looping over and over again. Anyway, point is, this film might not be the most unique or original, but even so, I still had a decent time with it. Unlike Edge of Tomorrow, I felt much more of a connection with the main protagonist, Chris Pratt's character, Dan Forrester, because there's a lot of emotion behind his character in relation to his family, and seeing him realize both what he didn't go through and what he did go through. You know, because he jumped forward in time, so it was like he experienced some things, but also at the same time didn't. Anyway, time travel and the events because of that is very hard to understand, and it's even harder to explain without spoiling any of the movie. But basically, there were some very surprisingly emotional scenes because of these things. I mean, I just love how they talk a lot about this guy's backstory, where he works, who he was, so you feel much more of an emotional connection between him and his family, and also other people as well, like how they suffered PTSD and past trauma because of these travels to the future. And I mean, at certain points like this, you can really feel the gravity of the situation. But it is more of a complex film with a simple plot. And I say simple plot because it's pretty basic once you learn everything, you know, like shoot alien, kill them before they kill you, and hatch their littlings into the world and destroy everything. Yeah. But I say complex because a lot happens, which makes you feel like it's almost two movies in one. In saying that though, I didn't really mind it that much. I love how they dig deep into who and what these monsters are and where they came from. You know, something that I've been wanting in many different shows and movies of the like. For example, Quiet Place Part 1. Like, even though these shows and films, like, they do show some things, they don't explicitly tell you like this film did, and I wish there were more that were as transparent as this one in regards to these monsters and learning more about their origins, you know. I do also love how this film, among others, feels very suspenseful, especially at the points where they didn't know like who they were fighting and what they were up against, but it also was very emotional and glorious. There were some scenes that felt and looked very, very beautiful. If you've seen this film, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, most likely. Now, I feel like I'm one of those people who probably enjoy this film a lot more than a lot of others did. It's just one of those sci-fi action movies, you know. It does its job for the most part. Might not be the best movie that you've seen, but for me, it was a pretty decent watch. There was emotion, goosebumps at times. Sometimes boring though, in the film's climax, it wasn't really at the end, it was kind of in the middle-ish, which is why I wouldn't have minded if this film was split into two like I said. But, whatever. I'm going to give The Tomorrow War a B+. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below, like and sub if you enjoyed, and as always, feel free to check out any of my previous videos. Until next time.